Alright, what is going on guys? This is Tyzora here, and today I am bringing you some 42-2 kill confirmed on the map Dome, using the Scar with extended mags and kick. Perks are Scavenger, Hardline and Stalker, which is a bit of an oddity for me, don't really use Stalker that often. And kill streaks, which aren't really an oddity for me, are the Predator Missile, Attack Helicopter and the AC-130. Now, like I said a second ago, I'm running Stalker, and Stalker isn't exactly one of those usual perks for me, you know, because I've got a fancy schmancy headset, it's Sitrep Pro or Dead Silence, it's one or the other, black and white, you don't choose anything else, it's just Sitrep Pro or Dead Silence Pro. And at the time when I recorded this gameplay though, I kind of fancied a bit of a change, so, you know, I was thinking, right, what other perks do I want to use? Well, Scavenger I kind of have to keep, because that keeps my ammo topped up, and Hardline, well, Overkill's kind of useless, let's be honest. And I didn't really fancy any of the tier 2 perks, to be honest. But when it came to choosing a tier 3 perk, you know, I like Stalker. I think Stalker's a good perk. The only reason I don't use it is because Sitrep Pro is too valuable for me, because I have a headset. So, you know, I would like to use Stalker more often, because I like to strafe people while I'm ADS, like I do just in a second here. But Sitrep Pro is too valuable to give up, so, you know, normally I go with Sitrep instead. But because I fancied a change, I wanted to change this class up a bit, I put Stalker on it, and I like Stalker. I think I could ramble on about it for ages, but I like Stalker, I'll just leave it at that. So now that we've covered why I was using Stalker, I was using extended mags on the Scar, and a lot of you may not know this because you don't see my classes all the time, but you know, normally when I make a Scar class, it's BAM, Scar, put suppressor on it immediately. I love the suppressor on the Scar so much. But you know, because I fancied a bit of a change, I thought I'd try out some different attachments. First of all, I tried the grenade launcher, just to be a bit of a douchebag, to be honest. But that didn't turn out too well, actually. I was trying to troll people, but I couldn't kill them with the grenade launcher. The grenade launcher, I think it's really well balanced in Modern Warfare 3, you know. If you shoot a couple of bullets into people, but they've ran behind cover, you know, switch to the grenade launcher, bam, they're dead. You can finish them off. And that's quite useful. I think that's a good trait for the grenade launcher to have. But at the same time, you can't just switch to it, fire it randomly, and just expect to get insta-kills with it, you know, because you'll probably get hit markers, because it's not very good. So, you know, I didn't use the grenade launcher for too long before coming to the conclusion that it's a bit of a shit attachment, to be honest. Then, after using the grenade launcher, God knows why, I can't believe I did this, I tried the Master Key, the underbarrel shotgun, and man, that thing is so bad. I don't know if anyone here has used the Master Key, but it is terrible. It's dreadful, awful, horrendous. There are so many words that aren't great or fantastic that you can use to describe the Master Key. It's just freaking awful. And it's such a hard job balancing this thing, because obviously it's an attachment, so it shouldn't really be too good, but at the same time it needs to actually have a purpose. But it's awful. It's really, really bad. Don't ever use the Master Key if you're thinking about it. I mean, I'm sure someone's going to be a bit upset by this because they like the Master Key, but I'm sorry, it's such a bad attachment. It's awful. It's not worth running. So yeah, after the grenade launcher, then after the Master Key, I finally settled on the extended mags, because you know, I thought there's nothing wrong with the extended mags. You know, it gives you extra ammo before you have to reload. You get extra ammo on the side as well for when you reload, and there aren't really any downsides to it. So I just went with all reliable and put the extended mags on it. Anyway, before I head off here, this was a 7.5 minute game, I believe, which I cut down to 4.5 minutes because the final score was 51-6, which is kind of mediocre by my standards. You know, it's kind of average. So I thought I would just cut it down to the 4.5 minute part where I went 42-2 because I thought that was a bit more entertaining. And I'll be honest here, during that second part, the latter 3 minutes, I was just camping so that my KD wouldn't go down. But it didn't work because I died a couple of times, obviously. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoy this game. If you do, then please leave a like rating, I greatly appreciate it. If there's anything you want to ask me or let me know, feel free to leave a comment. And apart from that, I will see you next time. Peace out.
Explosive decoy on the way. UAV online.
Alright, so if anyone is still here, this is the point in the game where I have 42 kills and 2 deaths, and as you can see here, I die for a 3rd time, and then after that the game just becomes really slow paced and boring because I start camping to preserve my KD because I'm a bit of a bitch like that. So I'm just going to skip to the end of the game here. So as you'll see in a minute, the final score was 51-6. So if you did enjoy the gameplay, please leave a like rating, I always appreciate that. And apart from that, I will see you next time. Peace out.
Kill confirmed.